Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Bears World. We're here with my good friend John. I've known him for quite a long time. Fellow to good friend of Benny, Lorenzo, and everyone else. We all played soccer together. How are you doing today, John?
Good, man. Another beautiful day. Beautiful Sunday, man. God bless. Shout out Jesus Christ, Lord and
Yeah,
Savior.
shout out to Jesus Christ, man. So just before the podcast, we were playing some Smash Bros. First thing we gotta get into.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Out of like 10 games, I was only to beat I was only able to beat you twice.
Yeah, man. I mean, fucking Smash Bros. Is really the only game I play. Like, that's the only game I play, and that's the whole reason I bought a Switch. To get
Yeah,
Smash
bring it a
Bros.
little
Fun,
bit
man.
closer to your face.
Right there?
Yeah, about right there, we good.
I bet.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely like Smash Bros is definitely a really fun game. I got into it. You did want to talk a little about esports, and you said you wanted to bring your cousin into esports
My
or your
nephew.
nephew. Your
My
nephew.
nephew.
What's your reasoning behind wanting to bring your nephew into esports?
Well, I mean, I feel like he can he can make a living with doing something. I mean, not difficult. It's not like hard on your body. And you don't really get injured or anything. So like, you can get really good at it, make some decent cash.
That's true. But that also goes in the same thing a lot of people have with esports,
Uh
not really
huh.
calling it a sport because there's not really too much physical activity to it. What do you think about
Right.
that? Like, do you consider esports an actual sport in comparison to like normal modern sports such as like football and soccer?
I do consider it a sport. I'd consider it a sport. For many reasons. Um, I mean, you call hunting a sport. You call there's a lot of things that you call sports in it, and people will question it, but it's something that's competitive. It's something that's competitive. Something that you can get better at. Requires a lot of mental strength and stuff. Mental training.
Yeah, I mean, I where you're coming out with the sport, it's generally just more about competition. At that level, people like to see high level competition, and that's what gets the excitement. That's how like high level professional like football, soccer,
Yeah.
tennis is able to draw in all these eyes because people
People want to see the
generally,
best.
yeah, people want to see the best, and that goes for anything that's popular. Obviously,
Yeah.
like TikTokers, YouTubers,
I mean,
any
but
sport.
besides like you said, traditional sports being physical, like there's a lot of mental aspect to that shit, bro. Like you should know, like being a soccer player, there's so much mental aspect that goes into the sport.
Yeah, oh for sure, dude. Honestly, and obviously in previous podcasts with like Noah and Tristan,
Uh huh.
we talked about this, and I think it's like a good thing. Obviously sports really do teach discipline.
Yeah.
If you have like a good mentor that can really tutor you and help you, it could give you good like character and help you
Mhm.
throughout life with the good decisions you can make with those skills and knowledge you've gained.
How you feel about how you feel about like have spent so many hours playing soccer like in your life? Like, do you see it as a on any kind of a negative?
Definitely no. I mean, there's definitely people who have gone through sports and got injured,
Yeah.
and that could be seen as like a negative to the sport in general. I mean, I did
Mhm.
get injured and I didn't quit, so I kept playing because I did have a passion for the sport. I
Right.
really did love the
Right.
sport. I still do love the sport. I still watch it, play it, play FIFA, and
Hell yeah.
I feel like it's probably gonna be with me for the rest of my life.
I feel that
It definitely
100%.
molded me, and I know it definitely probably molded you.
Yeah.
We growing up playing soccer together, man.
I remember we're all in the same fucking culinary class. Remember?
Oh my god, with what was
Mr. Benavides or some
Miss
shit.
Miss
Pastrami.
Pastrami? Do
Mr.
you
fucking
remember
Pastrami.
the one like South African teacher that came over? What's her name? The white lady. She
Yeah, the lady with the dodos in her desk.
yeah, dude, she was like super like aggressive to like American food, bro.
Really?
Dude, she was like, "What do you guys usually eat for breakfast? Probably cereal and Pop Tarts, right?" And everyone's like,
Oh
"Yeah, yeah,
shit.
we like cereal, I like Pop Tarts." Everyone's like, "Yeah, all that sugar and crap in there." And like back home, she tried to tell everyone that she was like born in the jungle, like a
Oh my
doctor
god.
delivered her in the like the rainforest of South Africa. I mean, who
That's
knows?
just
Maybe
extra as fuck. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, she's from
try
South Africa. She's probably just capping. She's probably just capping for sure.
just like every like African that says they're a prince in their country.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. When I went to the club, the other night with my brother. I was thinking like how many people probably like just fucking lie and like just talk, just fucking blow gas up their own ass, you know?
People just trying to get clout and like lie about their status just to seem like they're better than they really are.
Yeah, yeah. That's just crazy. That's just
It's
crazy to me.
sad that's how
But I mean,
society's going today's with the fake culture going around and a lot of people pretending to be what they're really not and
yeah.
just trying to imitate things that they've not really achieved.
What they're kind of like seeing on like social media and shit, like when they just like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'll go fucking get on Instagram and I'll look at shit, but like when I see myself getting like caught into that fucking twilight zone, you know, start getting like sucked into my fucking phone screen, like I'd put that shit down as soon as possible. But some people, uh, that shit consumes them.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not like affected by myself. My average screen time's not that good, but I do work. I use my phone a lot for work, so
Yeah,
I do have a somewhat of an excuse. But I do play some games on my phone here and there, and
that's the
like you
goal
said,
though.
there's that trap. You get sucked into just that scroll. You
Yeah,
just start scrolling, tapping on Instagram, and I mean, I do the same thing. I'll catch myself like, man, it's been like 5, 10 minutes, but I've just been sitting here doing nothing,
right,
and then it
right.
sucks because like some people's average screen time will be like 8, 9 hours a day, and it's insane
Sheesh.
just to be like. And it's sad when you see people just like. I mean, we're young. I'm 22. You're like the same age as me, John, right?
Yeah,
21, 22.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's
When do you
just
turn
crazy.
23?
This year, December.
December. Oh shit, I'm older than you.
Are you older than me?
Yeah,
I always
November.
thought. I always thought I was the oldest, or Miguel was the oldest, and then me, and then
I guess not.
when? What's your birthday?
November
Oh shit!
98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have this tattoo on my chest that says 98.
Shit, I seen that. I seen that. I want to get something. I want to get some tattoos. You know, it's not a rush
Ooh.
for me. Oh shit, my bad.
No, you're good, man. It's what are you planning on getting for tattoo wise?
I'm thinking a lot of like things with like family. You know, I say freedom. You know, I was born here in the good U.S. of A. So I gotta think a lot of that to this country. There's a lot to think for, man.
Yeah, of
There's a lot
course,
to
man.
think about.
It sucks that there's so much like dispersion and disgruntlement within like the United States. We're supposed to be the melting pot of the world, where everyone can come together, and
Yeah.
we're supposed to be. But it sucks that, like you said, social media and the news and everything. I feel like it's more focused on getting the revenue instead of getting its real news, and kind
Yeah.
of more towards getting clicks and separating us. Because really, that if what you see is what you know, and if you don't really do your own research, or you just kind of go off what people say or know, and you're not really
Mm.
100% sure on the facts, it kind of sucks that people just kind of follow like the waves.
Yeah. I mean that's what a lot of things. I mean in this world we kind of just mirror a lot of what we hear, mirror a lot of what we see. You know, a lot of our thoughts aren't our actual genuine thoughts. They're just a lot of things that you learn from other people who've put in the time to learn those things, or fucking or just shit from the media, the bullshit.
I mean, that's not always a bad thing though, because um, humans are very observational, and we learn by example
Oh
pretty
yeah, for
well.
sure.
And what I've noticed over the years is like people technically friend groups tend to pick up each other's like own habits. If you notice,
Mhm.
like certain like slang or words that you use, or different actions, or you know things. You know what I'm talking about. Just like
Yeah.
those weird little things, like those interactions.
You're like an
'Cause
average of the 5 people you spend most time with or
yeah, you
something.
start like noticing you all start kind of forming into each other's habits, and you start saying the same things, doing the same actions, thinking
Right.
the same way. And it kind of goes how humans are tribalistic species, and that we kind of find our groups and come together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
that shit's crazy to think about. That shit really is.
I know, man. It's amazing how like complex humans are.
Uh yeah, man. And and how different we are too, but like just because of different parts of the world, like people will be like a mile apart, you know. There'd be like tribes a mile apart from each other or something, and maybe not a mile, but a couple miles or
Yeah,
something, and they'll be different. They'll have different traditions and shit, you know. and despite being actually quite similar.
It's amazing because even if you look at Europe and all those countries over there with different, extremely different cultures, languages, and they're within hours of each other. You go like a couple hour drives, but you can get to another country with a whole different culture within a day, and you can travel to different countries within like maybe 2, 3. I
That
don't know.
shit's
I'm
like
not a
Epcot.
European, but I mean, even in America, you could go from North Florida to South Florida, and it's a big difference.
That's true. That's big. That's true. You've been to Epcot?
I haven't been to Epcot in a long time.
No, I went the other day with my parents and they had a fucking blast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got fucking drunk as shit. Just drinking all the
You
fucking
just started to have
beers.
fun, yeah.
Yeah, I was drinking hella.
You
fucking,
probably
like,
spent hella guap though with those amusement park prices.
Bro, they make money, man.
That's
They make
nuts,
money
fuck,
off
bro.
these people. But bro, if you got Disney stock, then you don't care. You're just like chilling. Fuck yeah, as long as
What'd you go do over
Disney.
at Epcot? You just
Well, first we went to Animal Kingdom. My brother actually he had some tickets, and he let us use them.
Is it, you like annual pass tickets, or does he know a guy?
They're annual pass tickets.
That's dope. Don't like Florida residents get like a discount
Yeah,
for being here?
yeah,
See, I
but
think that's a good thing that they do. Is if you live here, why would they make you pay more?
right.
Obviously, make the people who have to travel in pay more. I mean, it kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
that's probably a biased opinion for living
No,
here.
it's like an amenity, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, hey, it's kind of
plus.
like,
You're paying taxes, you know.
yeah, we kind of help pay for this and all this.
Yeah, and I mean that's the reason why like California's a good example. You know, there's a lot of like shit, dude. It's a beautiful state, you know.
Yeah, great weather
High-ass
all year
taxes.
round.
High
High ass taxes. I mean, the infrastructure and everything, and like the whole culture around it with Hollywood and the whole stigma of the healthy generation and woke culture over there.
Right.
Oh, this is funny that I've recently seen online. Have you seen like the United States East versus West meme, where it has like the United States going against each other, and there was this one kid I saw where he pointed that the West was gonna win. It's like California, Washington, Nevada, and like I think it was like half Texas was split up, and it was like this white like country boy from like Louisiana. He's like, boy, he's like, don't you even try. He's like, boy, we got Chicago. He's like, 40 people a day die there. He's like, so they alone could probably take the whole West Side. So and it was like we have Florida, we have Miami. He's like, we have New York, we have the South who's been waiting to kill some liberals.
This was like the comments.
No, this is like some dude who like made a meme like to follow up on it. Like he made his own video.
Okay.
I just thought it was funny because like, honestly, let's be real. The West Side of the United States would not beat the East Side in a war. That's all I'm saying.
First of all, the East Side is the daddy for, we've been the daddy. We're the oldest. We got the fucking, what is that? The
13 colonies?
13 colonies.
Yeah, we started
Shit,
over
like,
here on the East Side.
You already
East
know. We
side's
got
the best
Washington
side.
D.C. You don't know what the fuck Washington D.C. got. They got the fucking.
Yeah, we got the Capitol over here.
You got the UFOs underneath the fucking White House. Like that shit probably open up.
All right, so you want to talk aliens then?
Bro,
We can get into some aliens. Did
don't
they
get me
have
started.
the?
I think aliens are invisible. I think they're chilling with us. They're fucking because people see ghosts, bro. And there's a chance that it's just an invisible alien, you know.
All right,
just
so
fucking
hear
knocked
me
up.
out. So, the concept of how like maybe like there's different dimensions and higher planes.
Yeah.
So take it how like an insect or a lizard bug may not necessarily like notice us or realize that we're there because they're not conscious or anything, and so like to them they probably can't even notice us or see us because they're like a lower, like brain
Okay.
develop. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a scientist. I'm just.
Okay. Maybe they're yeah.
But like that. The theory is like maybe our brain's not developed enough and we're not conscious enough and maybe we're not fully like evolved enough to the point where we can see things on that other plane and make sure. And maybe like that's what it could be like. Maybe they're just living among us, but we can't perceive them because our brain's not powerful enough, or we haven't unlocked a certain evolutionary potential, or we haven't gotten smart enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. There's an episode on the regular show. You've seen the regular show?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen that.
There's like a brain juice that they find Mordecai.